Hey everyone, Long here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to something related to Marvel Rivals. I've been playing this game a little bit since it came out, usually with people and not alone very much, but one of the things that we all do as a group is we all try to get lords on the characters. So we're a lot less focused on the competitive grind and more focused on just playing our favorite heroes and playing them well. And so I want to see what this video, it says, well, what this video is about. It says reach lore proficiency, crazy fast tips and tricks. I'm assuming each hero would have a very specific way to reach lore quick. But this is a very short video, less than 4 minutes, so I'm going to see what they say.
Do you want to get Lord proficiency on your favorite hero? Well, it takes most players on average 20 to 25 hours to get Lord on only one hero. And if you're anything like me, you want to get the most out of your time and get Lord as fast as possible. In this video, I have actionable advice that is crucial if you want to quickly achieve Lord in Marvel Rivals. Step 1 is essential, and skipping past this will make your grind way longer. Find the main hero you want to get Lord on first, and quick tip, you can group the heroes by their own classes by using the drop-down menu on the top right. Select your desired hero, and I'll use Luna for this example just because she seems to be a favorite among a lot of players. Go over to the proficiency tab on the far right and it will break down how you get progress towards lore. Now pay close attention to how you get points, as ignoring it will hold you back. The challenge at the very bottom is always hero specific, and if you abuse it you can speedrun your lord proficiency incredibly fast. So if we do the math, Luna gets about 2.5 points for every enemy she freezes with her absolute zero ability, and if we check the cooldown on the ability, it's about 12 seconds, meaning you could
This is about what I would have guessed. Go look at each hero's proficiency system and literally just spam the stuff that they need to do in order to get, your playtime is just going to happen by you trying to get these lower things, like the freezes, for example, on Luna Snow. You are going to get playtime no matter what. If you're working on the specific hero-specific abilities and using them and landing them, not only are you going to get better at the hero, and not just have this fancy Lord proficiency rank title, but also you're gonna get the Lord proficiency title very quickly because you're playing the game. That is a given. When you're trying to get Lord, you're gonna play the game as that hero. But you're also playing the game in a way where you're going to make sure you're working on what they want you to work on, which is kind of the important part. So
potentially freeze up to 5 enemies every minute if you're a perfect player, which will add 12.5 proficiency points every single minute. To put that in context, that would be the equivalent of 12.5 minutes of playtime, or maintaining an average of 15,000 heals every minute, which quite simply isn't even close to possible. So if I had to get Lord on Luna again, I would heavily focus on her hero specific challenge. And yeah, make sure you look at your hero specific challenge, as it can be extremely lucrative and a quick way to level up your proficiency. Now my next point of advice is so useful that Marvel Rivals itself had to put a limit on it. I highly recommend grinding for Lord in either Doom Match or Conquest, depending on your preference. These games ensure that there's always enemies nearby and you can very quickly get through challenges.
that's a good point. Yeah, because you're always on the offense and there is very little downtime in those. So you're right. You're right. And not to mention, you will just generally learn how to take fights better. If you're always relying on a team to, let's say, crank out healing or something like that, the healing ones are easier in teams, I will admit, because who do you heal when you're alone? I get that. But certain things like landing your abilities, like a freeze on Luna Snow, you're going to get that so quick. So quick on Doom Match or Conquest, just because there's no downtime, really. There's no respawns, or the respawns don't take nearly as long. It's useful. It's useful.
For duelist heroes specifically, you may need to get a lot of final hits, which you can get a ton of in both Doom Match and Conquest. And for strategists, there is constant fighting in the Conquest game mode, which means your teammates will always need healing. And then you'll be able to quickly build up a lot of proficiency by being that one healer for your team. The only real downside I find with these modes is that can sometimes take slightly longer to find a match, especially if there is a limited time mode available. A lot of players just gravitate to that. So if you're finding it takes a while for you to find matches, just go to the server menu on your home screen and add more servers. Now, because these game modes are
oh, you can just add servers.
And there is a limit of 5 refreshes per challenge each day. So I suggest grinding out these game modes until you get through all 5 refreshes on a challenge, and then follow my next point of advice. Choose 2 or more heroes from different classes to grind Lord with at the same time. The 5 challenge refreshes in Doom Match and Conquest is specific to each hero. So you could grind through one, and then when you run out of daily challenges, you can switch over to your next hero. Not only that, but if you're playing quick player competitive, your hero choice may get picked by someone else or simply get banned. So having that second or even a third choice will ensure that you are never wasting time when on the Lord grind. But I don't quite recommend doing this grind alone. Find a friend you can queue up with who plays a separate role, which will make your matches much easier and also just more fun. Even better if you can take advantage of team up abilities, which of course will make your hero stronger and speed up the process. If you need someone to grind with, feel free to use the comment section in this video, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the video. You can also always invite players from your matches by going over to your recent players. Now before you even consider,
I'm absolutely never doing that.
Highly suggest you find the hero you are thinking about, go over to the proficiency tab, and then click on rewards so you can take a look at the Lord avatar. Some Lord icons look phenomenal, while some others just aren't that special. And even with all the advice in this video,
I don't base my lords off of the end result. I base my lords off of who I actually enjoy playing. And so far, that is just going to be Cloak and Dagger, Adam Warlock, Luna Snow, Mantis, and Ultron. And I have some heroes in every category too. I always have at least 4 people, and I do this in Overwatch too. I always have 4 people that I specifically know I want to play. And I just almost never play anything else. So
Saving Lord is still a commitment, so take that extra 10 or so seconds to peek at the rewards and determine if your hero is worth the grind. And if you want to get...
Yeah, that doesn't apply to me. I just play who I want to play because I like the gameplay loop, not because I want the specific reward at the end. That's not... I don't care. But yes, that is about what I would have expected to try to reach Lord proficiency faster. Now, I don't think that's going to help you get it crazy fast. Like, I don't think it's going to chop your time in half, but I think it's going to help a lot because people do ignore it. And sometimes what people do is they won't go and look at the hero specific things, and they'll just be like, oh, if I play enough, I'll eventually just get it, which you will. But if you're never landing your abilities, then you never, the proficiency kind of is a lie to an extent. Like, if all you have on Luna Snow is playtime and you never landed a single freeze or a single anything, and all you did was use your primary fire and you eventually got to Lord, sure, you may be able to land your shots very well, but what if you need to freeze someone who like sneaks up on you? You're gonna be shit out of luck. So I agree. You should be looking for the hero specific things and do those, because the playtime is just gonna happen. Makes sense. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you return to my channel sometime soon for other videos and other streams I'm going to be doing. And until next time, peace out. Shikagebushi, signing off. Bye now.